Algorand is a low-positioned coin with the ticker Algo that essentially has an exceptionally present worth of $0.0991183 and a market capitalization of $784,222,757 versus the sort of generally thought. Digital currencies by and large have long passed a purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers in an especially significant way. These days, it's a resource class that basically is considerably managed and, surprisingly, embraced as lawful delicate in a pretty for the most part large manner and an unobtrusive manner. Some in every practical sense, lovely huge venture banks even fundamentally obtain Algorand and extremely other cryptographic forms of money as a group to really basically safeguard their resources under administration, against the jogging expansion that disables the conventional monetary business sectors, or so they essentially thought. Presently, it's chance to truly in every practical sense uncover our short, mid, and long-haul forecast of the improvements on the algo market that fundamentally sort of depend on the readings of our kind of really novel crypto unpredictability record that for the most part truly assists us with checking the market opinion and essentially expect where in which the market plans to go. As opposed to prevalent thinking. At this point, the cost of Algorand in a real sense is $0.099183, while the coin at present truly ends up at 45th spot in the very by and large positioning, for the most part in opposition to prevalent thinking. The set actually really positioning in a real sense is assessed based on the resource's especially present value that quite is duplicated by its especially exceptionally current market capitalization, a recipe that basically is applied all through all monetary business sectors in and in every way that really matters, significant way. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions with the goal that our clients generally basically get the most significant information in regards to the exhibition of advanced assets in their portfolios. It's likewise vital to really generally consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading, fundamentally genuinely in spite of mainstream thinking. On October 4, the cost of Algorand generally especially was at $0.101125 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change in every way that really matters added up to 0.24% amazingly. 7 days prior, on September 28, Algo entirely was esteemed at $0.095631, which essentially intends that from that point forward, the cost has for the most part varied by 0%, or so they thought. A month prior, on September 5, the market member laid out the cost of Algorand at $0.093918. Subsequently, the coin explicitly has taken a 5.61% action to sort of certainly arrive at its extremely present standings. The examination of market capitalization for the most part generally conveys extremely equivalent significance in both digital money and customary business sectors, which explicitly in every practical sense is very huge. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology generally is utilized to for the most part decide the fundamentally by and large position and prominence of computerized resources and stocks, for example, kind of in opposition to mainstream thinking. Changes in market capitalization sort of certain or negative explicitly are likewise characteristic of the manner by which the said market could generally by and large be going, as well as the resource's true capacity for making gains or posting misfortunes in both most certainly short and decently kind of long-haul viewpoints, which for the most part is genuinely huge. This genuinely specific really metric certainly is additionally used to measure the strength of Algorand, corresponding to the remainder of the digital money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition, which for the most part is very huge. To fundamentally decide the truly sort of current market capitalization of Algo, we for the most part duplicate the circling supply, the boundary that will basically be truly made sense of later by the sort of essentially present worth of the digital money under survey in an unobtrusive manner, or so they thought. Starting today, the market capitalization of Algorand fundamentally remains at $784,222,757, which shapes the reason for certainly present most certainly sort of positioning in every practical sense, generally was referenced prior, which sort of is genuinely huge. Yesterday, on October 4, Algo had a market capitalization of $792,077,572, fundamentally in opposition to prevalent thinking, or so the thought. In every way that really matters, keep going weak. On September 28, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to was recorded at $749,013,567. A month prior, on September 5, the market worth of Algorand for the most part was evaluated to essentially be $735,223,140 which truly is genuinely huge. Certainly Complete Stock considers the quantity of coins that certainly have previously been delivered by different means, for example, through mining in an unpretentious way in a significant manner. These digital currencies can in every practical sense, be utilized either for genuinely lovely dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers, which is very huge. This exceptionally in every practical sense metric likewise considers the coins that sort of have been eliminated through the cycle called consuming, which is applied to control the expansion rate, which in every way that really matters is very critical in an unobtrusive way. At this point, the really absolute stockpile of Algorand explicitly basically is laid out at 7,906,853,536 Algo, sort of genuinely in opposition to mainstream thinking. Finally, the flowing stockpile in a real sense is utilized to all things considered, by and large work out the market capitalization and truly evaluate the coins ongoing remaining in the positions in a fundamentally significant way. It signifies the certainly in general measure of algo that sort of is by and by exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that really are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly truly put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown in an especially extremely huge manner. It's by and large generally accepted that digital currencies that in every practical sense have a coursing supply between 60 million and 150 million really are the most appropriate for genuinely long-haul venture, since they essentially are generally fundamentally prone to especially see the value in esteem over a drawn-out timeframe, perhaps many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate. Which truly is very huge. At this crossroads, Algorand for the most part has a circling supply of 7,906,853,536 coins, by and large, kind of in spite of prevalent thinking. Over the exact beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with Algo arrived at the place of $22,730,936, which basically is genuinely critical. Yesterday, on October 4, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame in every practical sense, especially remained at $17,382,604, which truly is genuinely critical in a sort of significant manner. 7 days prior, on September 28, how much algo that especially was traded between market members especially was assessed at $22,918,662 in an unpretentious manner. Presently generally comes an opportunity to fundamentally make sense of exhaustively the pith of the crypto unpredictability record, CVIX, since it's a focal point of our cost expectation model that permits us to predict the way that Algorand will especially certainly follow over the especially next 1 to 5 years in an unpretentious manner. CVIX especially really is the consequence of the fastidious work of our group of market specialists and programming engineers that surfaced with a sort of remarkable recipe for checking and envisioning the normal market unpredictability and enhanced it with the imaginative for the most part in every practical sense.